Welcome to the second week of my Spiritual Awakening series. Every spiritual practice shares an essential evolutionary journey. It involves the feeling of letting go of control, surrendering, and following the higher power to be in charge. The practice waits patiently for the serious person in you to arrive, praying for an individual who will take it up and walk the journey to completion. Although thousands of individuals begin a new spiritual practice every day, rarely are these prayers answered. In this video, I will discuss why people get disillusioned with a spiritual practice and walk away. The answer's coming up, so stay with me. Hi, my name is Dalis G, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk. I'm a spiritual mentor, psychic, and life coach, and my passion is to help you not only find your life purpose, but live it to its full potential, 100%. And on my videos, I will not only share all my experiences, the process, why it happens, the triggers, and the signs that we all experience when we are spiritually awakening. If you feel this video may help a friend or family member close to you, please share it and pass it along. Are you ready to do this? Let's talk. In order to embrace your spiritual journey, you must first accept the new normal or the new world and understand that it's all based on a higher intelligence. And be patient. Too often individuals believe that what they've been promised can fast track them out of a discomfort and into nirvana, a quick drive-through trip to awakening. It doesn't happen that way. Spiritual awakening is a long-term relationship of evolution. These practices are ask us to sit down and stay with them so they have a chance to fully fill our hunger. The expectation of instant happiness leaves spiritual seekers disillusioned as they walk away from the practice too soon in search of the next best thing. Deep, sustainable spiritual practices do not promise an immediate end to your discomfort. Whatever you're experiencing, confusion, misgivings, judgments, preconceptions, or pain and suffering, rather, they promise you into the most of what you want out of life, your purpose, love, and peace. And while in the deep, to train you into stability so you can remain open, fully experiencing your discomfort, learning while in it, getting unstuck, and thus evolving. You are trained to abide, to not run away from anything, and to recognize that the ultimate acquisition, whatever you believe you need, is already in everything, including yourself. In the beginning of a new spiritual practice, you may enjoy a release from some dissatisfaction or agitation, even a sense of shifting into new wakefulness. However, the real fruit of any practice is a sustained shift in awareness or change in perceptions. This only arrives when you make a commitment to the entire journey, and in devotion you dance with it, have fun with it. Each spiritual practice shares a journey with pins on the map. You know what? Signs along the way. The signs are there to help you know that you're not alone or abandoned, and it offers to dispel doubt and disappointment. It's okay. Believe in the practice, and soon you'll be right on track. I promise you that. Right now, take a moment and recall a time in your own life where you've undertaken an experience you really would like to learn from. Hold that memory in your mind and body awareness as we review the journey. Feel how your own experience relates in the shifts of awareness. Likely they will feel familiar. Are you ready? All the shifts in awareness you experience in life carries its own awakenings with decisions, points built in along the way. Some shifts in awareness may arise simultaneously, dependent upon your commitment. But a predetermined path leaves no room for both paradox and magic, which are essential to spiritual awakening. In fact, forthright spiritual mentors remind their students to let go of desired outcomes or thoughts about what is supposed to happen next. Instead, spiritual teachers encourage students to enter a spiritual practice without believing they need to get anywhere, but rather learn to relax into every moment and simply explore. What am I experiencing now? What am I realizing about myself? For realization through direct experience is the primary goal. When you engage in spiritual practice, remember you are entering into a sacred tantric relationship, body, spirit, and mind. Turn yourself over to it completely. Let the relationship and the journey keep you naked of old rigid patterns. When you return to innocence in your practice, you can allow yourself to fall in love. And all along the way, the practice will reflect back to you that it is you who you are falling in love with, and thus falling in love with the world. Finally, when you arrive at the realization that this is just not another thing to do, but rather that practicing is what I am, the journey disappears into every undertaking, and you recognize life as the greatest spiritual practice of all. Well, that's all for today. Let me know if you like this video, subscribe, and share the love. I absolutely love these talks with you, and I enjoy sitting down with you every week. Bye.